Contemporary realism, which is nothing but classical realism using contemporary techniques, has always been fascinating for me as a portrait artist. As I am not academy trained, there is always a lot out there for me to learn than what I learned by myself. It's an exciting place to be, and I enjoy every moment of this journey. Last week, I learned something about expressive contemporary realism portraiture that completely crushed my perspective towards this field. Today, I am going to discuss with you guys a major disadvantage of contemporary portraiture done in classical style and how a beginner level artist like me can overcome this problem and find a path forward in our artistic journey. Hello guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Last 2 weeks had been such an eventful time for me. I had an attack of H1N1, celebrated Onam, which is a big festival in Kerala, with my family, and had a lot of travel. And just for the record, I was completely cured of H1N1 before I traveled. Last week also saw the sad demise of the legendary Malayalam film director Siddiq, whose movies we all grew up watching. I painted this portrait as a note to him and his first movie, which was just a beginning of an array of light-hearted comedy movies 90s kids like me can't forget. Also, I wanted to paint this in a style of reimagined realism, which already is a kind of well-established branch, but this time in my own interpretation. Classical portraiture, or contemporary style of portraiture, which was a reinvention of the classical style started in the 1960s, employs techniques of blocking in the shape, color, and values of the face with fewer broad brush strokes and extracting out details from the resulting shapes, mainly in the illuminated part of the face. The shadow side of the face is usually left without much details. Almost all the compositions employ Rembrandt lighting, and hence the illuminated part usually is only one half of the face. Usually, the painting starts without a sketch or a freehand Loomis head with the brush itself. But there are some artists who work from a well constructed sketch also. I like this technique a lot, and it requires a lot of practice and certain skill level to pull this off. But there is a disadvantage to this technique, and that for me is a deal breaker. You can only paint portraits of life size or less with this technique. This technique works because our brains have developed specialized areas through evolution for facial structure recognition and expressions. Expressions were the first language to develop. This mechanism works so efficiently that you can paint a portrait with very few brush strokes, and the brain will interpret this as a realistic face provided your values, skin tones, and precision are on point. This is true with other subjects too, like still life or an animal study. But the problem with face is that face has got a large representational area in brain, and even a small difference in values, precision, expression, size, or shape may throw your painting off balance. Yes, you heard it right. 8 to 9 inches is the maximum size you can paint in this technique to produce an illusion of realism. Now that we have identified the problem, the question is how we can overcome this. But before that, if you are enjoying this video and find it helpful, please hit that like button. It means a lot for us. Thank you. Now coming to the solution for the problem. Well, we can't compete with million years of evolution. Ideal thing would be to use it and make advantage of it wherever possible, and change, or I would say adapt ourselves wherever it's not possible. That means you simply have to change your style whenever you are attempting a portrait more than 9 inches in length. Photorealism may work, but some artists don't like it as it completely ignores artistic expressionism. Spontaneous realism also is a good option for artists who are interested in such techniques. But what I do is contemporary realism with contemporary techniques only, but in a more detailed approach. This is the style used by all the graffiti and wall artists around the world for decades. And you can make your portraits interesting by changing the composition, adding elements in the foreground and background, playing with their perspective and proportions, changing the color palette, changing the lighting, etc. For example, the lighting need not be Rembrandt or modified Rembrandt all the time. You can use rim light or even backlights here. What I did with this painting is a kind of reimagined realism, where I recreated a brief moment in time during the early 90s when Siddiq was shooting his first film. It's not a new thing, masters like Vijay Biswal are doing it for years, and now most of the jaw-dropping AI image creation also revolves around this style of reimagined realism. But what AI can't create is the touch of human emotion and expression that I gave to this painting. For those who have reached up to this watching the video, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Please do subscribe and keep supporting the channel. If you enjoyed watching this video, here is a video that I think you should watch next. That's all from the video guys. See you all in the next. Till then, take care and bye bye.